One day, your body will do something it has never done before. It will begin to shut itself down. Your heart will change its rhythm, and your breathing will become strange. Your senses may slowly disconnect from the world around you. Your organs will begin making decisions without asking you. Eventually, trillions of cells will stop acting like one living human being. But here is the strange part. Death is not always a single moment. It is not necessarily like flipping a switch. In many cases, the body does not stop all at once. It shuts down in stages, like a city slowly losing electricity. One neighborhood goes dark, then another. The trains stop running and the factories close. The communication towers fall silent. And eventually, the entire system becomes still. So what actually happens inside your body before death? Which organ begins to fail first? Do you know that you are dying? Can you still hear the people around you? Does your brain replay your memories? And what happens during the final seconds before your heart stops? The answer is more complicated than most people realize, because there is no single universal way to die. Sudden cardiac arrest is very different from a gradual death after illness. An accident may interrupt life in seconds. A serious disease may cause decline over days, weeks, or months. Sometimes the heart stops first. Sometimes breathing fails first. Sometimes the brain is catastrophically injured while machines keep the lungs moving. This is not a countdown that applies perfectly to every human being. It is a journey through the common processes near the end of life. Some of these processes are surprisingly peaceful. Others are unsettling and reveal how desperately the body tries to survive, even when survival is no longer possible. We often imagine life and death as two completely separate states, alive, then dead. 1 second on one side, the next on the other. But biologically, the border is not always that clean. Your body is made of trillions of individual cells. Those cells are organized into tissues, and tissues form organs. Organs cooperate through blood vessels, nerves, hormones, and electrical signals. Chemical messages constantly travel throughout the body. As long as these systems remain coordinated, you exist as one living organism. When coordination collapses, different body parts stop functioning at different times. The heart may stop pumping effectively while some brain cells remain active. Breathing may stop while the heart continues beating briefly. The brain may permanently lose function, while machines support circulation and breathing. Even after the heart stops, not every cell dies immediately. Some cells are extremely sensitive to oxygen loss. Other cells can survive longer without normal circulation. Death is not one giant simultaneous cellular explosion. It is a loss of organization. The body can no longer maintain the conditions required for life. Temperature control fails, blood pressure falls, and oxygen delivery collapses. Waste products accumulate inside the body. Chemical balances drift outside the narrow range that cells need. The orchestra still contains all its instruments, but the conductor is gone. The musicians can no longer hear each other. 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 The musicians can no longer hear each other.